Well, you have a very specific way you want to do this, so off you go.
It's not specific, it's just that we thought we'd get one in the oven and then Jono can do his tart. But he's just helping me chop, really, aren't you? Here.
Yeah, I mean, well, the deal is, I suppose, it's about as quick as you possibly can.
Yeah.
And both of us, you know, being really busy, if you can chuck it in the oven and leave it,
Yeah,
you know what I
it's
mean?
the best way.
And then go and do other stuff. You've got to pick the kids up, or you know what I mean, or do something else.
But this is literally about 30 to 40 minutes and you've got dinner.
And it's the sausage, what is it?
So it's sausage and sourdough bake. So you've got sausage, sweet potato and sourdough, which really, it gets all those juices of the sausage and it's absolutely
you bought
delicious.
that sourdough
So
or made it?
I bought the sourdough.
No, she made it this morning
Yes,
on the way
I bought it in. But it's really good to use any old bread and to use those end bits.
Ah, because
and
they...
just get those in. And you just
I see.
cut up really nice chunks. And
See, if we had butter here now, I'd have that cross.
I know.
But it's that sort of one-pot wonder idea, you know what I mean? I think if you can find a dinner where you do just chuck it all in one pot, and this is what this is brilliant for, because it's sweet potatoes rather than lots of potatoes. Sausages all the kids like, that's great.
Yeah, yeah,
we
it's
like them cold. And there's bread. Sausages and bread's a sausage sandwich, really.
I'm trying to work out what the sauce... So is it literally just that? No
yes, this is it.
No...
So then you put a little bit of oil.
Yeah.
It's quite a lot of oil. That's just glugged out. And then that goes into the oven. I'm going to put this into the oven.
That is simple.
20 minutes. And then 20 minutes afterwards, when it starts, and you're quite a hot oven, you take it out of the oven and you just fill that with stock. Not very much chicken stock.
Yeah. So
another 20 minutes.
Are you allowed to use the chicken stock cube
you can use
or whatever?
a cube,
Yeah.
or you can use fresh stock. And literally then put it back in for another 20 minutes.
John,
so do I want to see.
Because I'm not a big fan of bread and butter pudding.
Well, it doesn't go... Because what happens is, you've got crunchy bits on top, you've got soggy bits underneath, you see?
So then what you
So
have...
it's like this.
Oh, look at that. Oh, wow.
Yeah, no, that's the way I wanted it to be.
So, and then you've got some lovely parsley. And there's all these bits. The bread goes first.
Oh, I'm really impressed.
Wants it, but you don't have to have that heavy potato. You've got just bits of lovely sweet potato.
And all the stock's been absorbed in?
All of it's been absorbed in. If I get that... Do you want me to put it over here? So look, I've just seen there's a special bit.
Taste it.
Don't touch it, Philip. You're hot.
It's hot.
There we go.
And while she does that, then this is... You know, everybody gets really scared of things like pear tartatin. Pear tartatin, I think, are the freak of everybody. They get really scared. So this is the quickest way to do a pear tart. Because what people do with pears got lots of juice in them, and people put butter and it splits and goes horrible. So a couple of pears, it's just cut up pears in a pan with a bit of masala and some sugar.
And vanilla.
Bring the whole lot to boil, and a bit of vanilla. Bring the whole lot to the boil. Make a caramel separate, rather than doing the whole thing and being concerned about it, and just pour the caramel across the top. And then as it's boiling, this is the big trick about making anything with the pastry on top. Pastry sometimes doesn't cook properly, and it goes all what I call cheesy. You know, it's all soggy.
Yeah, I know what you
Can you
mean.
pass me that, please, Phil? Thanks. Just
So even though that's all steamy and, like, hot, you're going to put pastry on top of it and it's not going to go soft and...
This is the secret. As soon as you put it across the top, you've got now the heat, all the air coming underneath it. That separates the actual pastry from the pears, which means the pears and then the pastry actually cook separately, and the only time they really come together is when they come out of the oven and be turned out. If the pastry is sticking to the pears, it ends up being really cheesy and underdone, and it's no good to anybody.
Right.
So you do that, turn it back to the boil for a second, and watch in the middle it sort of start to pop up a little bit. And as soon as you sort of get a bit of movement, it's good, isn't it?
That is very clever.
And because everybody usually does butter and pears and mucks around, and it's really, really difficult and all that stuff, this way you start to see the sauce. All the sauce is coming up now, watch this. And as soon as you see that sauce come up the top, then you turn it off and pop them in the oven.
For how long?
20 minutes.
So
really?
20 minutes.
You both have just done something like alchemy here. Can I just try this?
Now watch
first?
this.
Let's try that, and then look, there's his...
And then all you do is take that across the top, turn it out, and watch this. Ta-da!
Wow.
Ta-da! And you've got yourself... So you've got pear tart, you've got sausage casserole, and you've got yourself Monday night dinner in half an hour.
Well, you've got 3 minutes left on this item.
That's not bad, eh?
Well, you can have a taste for a change.
You actually get to eat it. Look.
Look, we've got lots to taste. So
Look at this. Look.
It smells. It smells well. Let me have my main course first, because I want to try this bread.
On the bread.
It's really... And also, all the
this?
garlic squidges in. You've got a really quick dinner, haven't
so
you?
good. I'm going to make this for dinner tonight.
Nice, isn't it?
Well, the great thing about it is you need a loaf of bread, some snags and sweet potatoes.
Some snags.
Yeah,
We've got
some
lots
snags,
of deals
mate.
Some snags in.
here. All deals are in the supermarkets at the moment. This is a good family meal.
It really
Now,
is.
But then you do this sort of thing, look, and then your tart comes out. Look at this, what's this? There's your tart goes on, and then...
Have we done
Come on, you. That's fine.
Well, that's absolutely gorgeous.
that bread is amazing. Who
Bit of cream.
cooks Christmas dinner in your house?
We both cook Christmas dinner, don't
We've
we?
just been,
Most of the time.
we've been discussing the rota this morning about what happens and who does what when.
And what was really funny, we were on the tube and we were going up the escalator and this woman was just looking at us as we were discussing what the dinner was and who was going to do turkey and how we'll do the vegan Christmas as well for my niece. And she was just staring like this.
And are you doing a turkey this year?
We are.
Yeah, turkey. Well, I think you've got to do turkey.
And who is the turkey person?
John's the best at the turkey. I do the roast potatoes, he does the turkey.
Oh, OK, that's fair.
Because the turkey thing, I think everybody puts it in far too long. And I've sort of, how's that? There you go. That works. Not bad, eh? But I mean...
Absolutely amazed by this, can I
I would
just say.
never... Oh, there's a bit of cream gone in the sausages.
It doesn't matter.
Fine, cream
I
sausage
would
sauce.
never have attempted it.
No.
It would have frightened me too much.
And this is the point of this. This is what I want to try and do, is say to people, forget all this... Just do stuff in bits and pieces and start off one way and add layers to it. It's fine. So cook your
It's
pears.
like treacle tart.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it? It's the masala. It's the masala always helps,
Right.
especially on a Monday.